everybody. So as you would have seen based on the video's description, I will be unboxing a book called Shade of Hugs, which was written by my bonus cousin Fiona Ellis. Now, my Jamaican people, you don't know what that means, right? For the others of you who are viewing and have no clue what bonononos is, we're gonna have a little tutorial.
Bonononos. Bonononos. Bonononos.
This is how it came. She wrote my name so nice. So nice. Now, just a little backstory before we get into the book. Her moniker is One Daughter because she is the one daughter of her father, Garfield Ellis, who is also an author. He passed a few years ago. Rest in peace, Uncle G. Yeah. So her dad was an author. He was the two-time winner for the Una Marson Prize for Adult Literature. He also won the Canute, I'm not sure what the pronunciation is, Broadhurst Prize for Fiction. He also won this prize twice. And he has published 5 books in his lifetime. Now, this one is her first. So, of course, we're excited because she's clearly continuing in the footsteps of her father. Now, also, you can go to GarfieldEllisBooks.com for more information about him. He was a really, really great man, but we're not gonna talk about that today because it's gonna make me cry. Moving right along. No, Customs did this. Almost tear the whole thing. But yes, so it comes nicely wrapped in paper with my name on it, and it has this note that reads, gentle hugs and reminders rooted in love. Be excited about what will go right. What is meant for you is already yours. You are a unique and beautiful soul. You are resilient. You are loved. You are enough. A nice little handwritten note that comes in the package. I think I might frame this. And then there is this bookmarker. Oh, it has a quote from her dad written on it. Now I think this can come out. Yes. So it's this cute little heart thing. And it says, don't fear the sea before you. Don't wait upon the shore. Go forth and test the waters. Go forth and be something more. Yeah. So, enough of all of these pleasantries. We are going to get right into the bookie book. Nicely wrapped, neat and cute. I like this folded design. You can see that she actually put effort into it and then just like up, down, left, right, wrap it up. Real nice. Oh, there's also an audiobook coming soon. I already pre-ordered mine, but it takes a little while for production and all of that, so yeah. Yes. So the cover is a sepia tone skyscape. Is that the correct term? I do not know. But yes, so it's really cute. Paperback. It's nice and sturdy. Fiona, One Daughter Ellis. Big up yourself, because I am so proud of you. All right, so now we're gonna get right into it. First page. There's another note. Lori, hi. Thank you for your love and all your support. May these words comfort you and fill you with hope and love. May they serve as a reminder that you are not alone. All my love. One daughter. All right. The thoughts of a grieving heart yearning for love. I'm gonna read the foreword and then I'm just gonna like skip through random pages and just read whatever I find. So, my father used to walk for hours while he searched for his stories, and I used to marvel, well, judge him, when I saw him walking in the street in his house clothes, to put it nicely. Then I began writing and found that the world you enter to create is void of judgment. So you allow self-expression in a way your societal norm brain would never. The year my father died, my friendships dissolved. My lover walked away from me as my grief became too much for him. I found myself walking just as my father did. I felt lost in my thoughts as they flooded me, and I longed for quiet. I was searching for something. What? I don't know. But the further I walked, the more it became clear. I was searching for him, for release, for inspiration, for my story. It's madness, you know? Having a story to tell and having no way to express it. It is a delicate place to be when the words come to you, as sure as your foot places itself in front of the other. These thoughts and these questions plagued me. They burdened me until I expressed them. I am proud to share this world with you. On these walks, I wrote the words as they came. They gave me comfort and release in the moments when I hardly had any. In these words, I found my path to healing, back to self. These are the words from my journal, while grief and I did a delicate dance. May they serve as a hug in my absence. When I am far away, may they remind you, you are not alone. I like it already. I like it. All right, so the first page after the foreword is justice. You stole from me, but can I call it stealing when I handed you my treasures on rainy days? All right, so I'm just gonna skip through. It's basically a book of poetry. I see a picture. Okay. What does this say? Oh, it doesn't say anything. It's a picture. This is her in her high school uniform. Oh my gosh, this brings back so many memories. Lord, your high school days were so fun because you had myself, her older brother, and another cousin. So the two guys went to an all-boys school. She went to an all-girls school. I went to a co-ed school. But all of us would meet up in Half a Tree, which is like the center or the town, to get the bus to go home. And there was a point in time when everybody thought we were couples and paired off because you could just feel the love and the energy between the four of us. Like, she had to constantly be reminding people that we were cousins. Like, everybody had to be like, no, I'm a family, what are you talking about? But we had such good times. Oh gosh, memories don't leave like people do. Anyway, we're here for the book, right? The book. Shade of hugs. So, random page 1. The pages aren't numbered. That's interesting. That's cool. I have never loved harder, given more, and been so willing with anyone. Still, it wasn't what was required to love you and make you happy. But we both gained, and we both will thrive. And I am not ashamed, nor am I sorry, nor would I change the experience, because I now know, what I will not compromise in the loving of me. Well, let me read that again. Because I now know what I will not compromise in the loving of me, right? For you or anyone else. Ha! Loving you was easy. You loving me was divine. Me getting the love I deserve now, that is coming. My favorite line out of all of this is the part where she says she now knows that what she will not compromise in loving of self. Like, we have to really think deep when we think about self-love and self-care and self-everything, because we sometimes give so much of ourselves to people that we end up not taking care of ourselves, and we have to set our boundaries to know what we're not going to compromise on, what line we do not cross. Yeah, that's cool. All right, next page, bam. The first line says, some girls stay like plum. She look like a sugar in a plum. Plum, plum. That means you're sweet. Stay nice. Smell good. Sweet. Okay. Some girls stay like plum. Smell good. Look good. And everybody want them. It's also written in dialect, in patois. But you can't apply no pressure. I then we mash up. You want a girl will stay like coconut. Interestingly, my makeup shade is coconut. Fit me, 355. Anyways, strain. You want a girl will stay like coconut. You have to have skill. Forget it off the tree. And if you can, apply pressure till you're weak. Still gonna stay intact. Remove the outer layer. She's still firm, still beautiful. When you get inside, the sweetest thing awaits you. Water for your journey. And jelly. Something sweet. I like this. I like this. I like that. Alright, the page before it. To the woman, wow, this is a complete shift in emotions from the coconut stay like plum story. To the woman who still stand in the mirror naked, looking at your body, at your scars, waiting for beauty, joy, and love. Your scars are proof of your strength and resilience. Of all the things you feel looking at them, waiting for them to give you pride ought to be the first. Now, sometimes our scars aren't necessarily physical, but I guess this is referring to whatever you see when you see yourself. You're supposed to be proud when you see yourself, right? Yeah, you're supposed to be. And if you don't, then work towards feeling proud, feeling happy in your own skin. All right, skip again. Oh, there's another picture. This is so this is a photo I would want to believe of her hand and her father's. No, this would have been in his last moments. It's very touching. And there's a poem here on the side. You fought so well, my king. I miss you even now. But may new love find me in the old ways of your heart. May your ways never abandon me. May your lessons still teach me. May your warmth surround me. and your laughter be the soundtrack of my happiness. Thank you for a remarkable life, for an extraordinary love, for a spectacular example. Forever cannot sum up my love for you. Whew. Words fail me every time. But you told me once that I know. You told me once that I know is the greatest response to I love you. I know you knew. Boy, emotions. So, little backstory again. So, Fiona and I have a lot of things in common. We were born a couple days apart in the same year. Our legs are the same. Like she had both legs too. And our personalities are the same. But there was one thing that is also very similar between us, and it is losing someone very close. She lost her dad, and I lost my only brother. No. Them things that you can't replace. You can get a stepdad, you can get a stepbrother, adopted brother, father-in-law, but you can't replace the person that you lost. And reading that poem just now brought me back to, yeah, you know? Wow. Don't worry, but I'm not gonna cry. I won't be crying today. Nope. But just to say, like, cherish your people while you have them, because you'll never know when your last moment will be. Some persons you're fortunate to see them progress into their passing, like they may be ill and you see them. I don't know if that's fortunate or unfortunate, because it hurts seeing someone sick and get worse, but at least you're able to expect the final moment. Other cases, they might just be gone like that. Grief is grief, regardless of how you go through it or what you go through. So, however you can, find a way to heal, to cope at least. But it never truly goes away. It just gets easier to speak of and to deal with. But you will have those memories that just come like a wave, just knock it off. And then you'll have those happy ones too, where you just sit and laugh and bask in the memories. But anyways, back to the book. So I'm gonna read 2 more poems and then we'll be done. I will post a link to her page below, so if you're interested in ordering a copy of Shade of Hearts, you know where to find it. Alright, skip. Ooh. I'm gonna read this page last. This is my cousin. She is so beautiful, isn't she? Do I want to read this on the internet? No, I'm not reading on it. I'm sorry. If you want to see what that one is, buy the book. There's something about her that isn't real. It's like falling in love with a genie trapped in a bottle. Magic. I have decided to celebrate her with all her stripes, with all her curves, despite all her flaws, because I am her. Yeah, girl. Celebrate you. And all the hymns out there, celebrate yourself too. Celebrate all your flaws, all your imperfections, because you are you. Alright. 2 more. This is the last. These 2. And then that's that. Because I will stay here and read this book. Page by page. but that is for me time. I want to believe in the good in people, but society mocks me. I want to believe in love, but life has taught me better. So instead, I choose to believe in me, because at the end of every road, that's all I've got. Facts. Like, after everything that you go through, you really have yourself. Friends come and go, family comes and goes. That's all you got. And God. God is always there. Always. Okay. Last poem. Actually, this one is kind of sad. I want to end it on a happy one, but I'm going to read this still. How do you prepare yourself for a loss? Do you practice the cry? Create a void? Do you walk aimlessly through life? Do you rip your chest open so men may tug at your heart? Do you dive into the bottle and curse the glass? Do you pray for comfort and direction from your God? This idea that it's easier to experience loss because you were prepared for it, is flawed. How do I prepare to break in ways I couldn't imagine? How do I prepare to be without your love? How do I prepare to never hear your voice? Death doesn't become easier when it's impending, sudden, or anticipated. Death cannot be prepared for. Grief cannot be prepared for. Selah. I completely agree with this one. All right. This is the last. Thank you, by the way, for staying with me along this reading journey. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you very much in advance. I am happy that I had the time to love you. What it has taught me of the nature of my heart is most amazing, and I am most grateful. So these years I will live. I will live in your honor, in your way of chasing dreams and leaping into love's arms. The end. I love this book. I'm going to sit with it, enjoy my morning tea, and just relax. Yeah. This is really nice. Good job, Fee. Love you. This is great. And I look forward to the audiobook to hear you read these poems. Yeah. So guys, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, shade of hugs. Go get your copy. So I said I was going to read the back page that has some information about her. Here we go. Fiona, one daughter, Ellis. She cute. A writer and creative spirit born and raised in Jamaica with a passionate heart and contagious smile. True. Maureen Dudley's youngest child and Garfield Ellis's second of 3 children and only daughter, earning her the nickname One Daughter. She grew up as part of the community in Central Village, Jamaica, and moved to Canada on her own at the age of 16 to complete a BSc in Mental Health and Performance Studies at the University of Toronto. Upon her arrival, Ellis found that the community she had experienced back in Jamaica was not present in her new surroundings and has been on a journey to create it. It is Ellis's hope to bring that same community a sense of responsibility to help others climb the ladder with you to other Caribbean women living around the world. Round of applause for Fiona and her first book. Please subscribe to the channel. Don't forget.